Navigation requirements for long-range flights. The minimum time route is the route giving the shortest flight time from departure to destination, adhering to all ATC and airspace restrictions. The MTR is determined according to wind conditions. When a course is plotted at minimum time route, one passes from the air isochrone, that is an equal time point, to the corresponding ground isochrone by applying a vector which is equal to the mean wind from the preceding ground isochrone. The MTR is a route calculated for a given flight from departure to destination. For a long-range four-jet aircraft in cruising flight, the optimum altitude and the lock-on altitude increase. The most cost-effective flight plan will consist of choosing a cruising level which will increase during the flight in order to fly close to the optimum altitude. A jet-powered aircraft flying above the optimum altitude will have reduced range. To comply with the approved airline operations manual in a twin-engine aircraft, 1 hour 45 minutes flight on a one-engine at airspeed of 420 knots to reach the alternate and still air conditions, a pilot has to choose an ATC route in MMPS areas, while at the same time taking the shortest possible time. Given that the three alternate aerodromes taken into account are Shannon, Santa Maria, St. John Torbay, the track to be chosen between Paris and Washington will be. If you look at this chart, there are three circles drawn around the respective aerodromes, Shannon, Santa Maria and St. John Torbay. The radius of the circles is 1 hour 45 minutes multiplied by 420 knots, which is a distance of 735 nautical miles. Where these circles overlap, there exist routes which pass through all the overlapping circles. Route A and B do not go through all the overlapping circles, so they cannot be chosen for this flight. C is just in, and D is certainly within the overlapping circles. If you look at the minimum time routes for the NAT track C and D, the shorter one, 8 hours 15 minutes, which will take into account wind en route, should be the one that is chosen for this flight.